All right, thank you for joining us, everybody. We're going to get started. I've got about 1 minute after, so thanks for your patience. Wanted to see if we had any other late people coming. And welcome to our call. This is the Z3 call. And if you have heard about us, I know you're really excited about what I have to share today because these products right here, the Z3 Trio, is literally an instant facelift in a bottle. So as you know, with me, I identify and realize that we live in a very fast-paced society. So in that regard, I'm going to share a quick bite-sized version of this amazing product. So let's talk about Z3, how it works, how people are getting incredible results. If you've seen these results via video or testimonials on Facebook and social media, you're probably like the rest of us blown away and realize we're trying to keep up with demand by being in constant production in this trio because this is a hot product that's just going right off the shelves. Now, let's start by sharing that we're the only ones that have this trio. These products are trademarked, they're patented, they're clinically tested, proven products, and all three of these products contain a very special series of ingredients that we label as Oxy 28. Nobody else has Oxy 28. You search it out on the internet, you search other products, other companies, nobody has it. It's for us and us alone. So if you want to get the results that we're getting with these products, toxic-free products, nobody else can do what we do. So you're here, you want to look 10 years younger, these are the products you want. You're here, you're entrepreneurial, you have great business sense, this is multi-million-dollar business opportunity for you. Nobody can ever say that, or you really can't say that you weren't at the right place at the right time, because if you've ever wanted to be at the right place at the right time, this is it. Okay, so let's get going here. Oxy 28, these Z3 products, it's in here, are for men and women who want to look younger in 60 seconds. Now, please note that kids are getting well with this too. We're getting results with this too. Remember when you were a teenager and you had acne? We're getting reports from children that are getting great results with this as well. Above and beyond the Oxy 28, which I'm going to dive into in just a bit, break it down into its scientific name in just a bit, which is biomimetic tripeptides. We've also added an extra ingredient, which I'm going to touch on today too, called astaxanthin. And because of the ingredients in this trio that we've added and improved and constantly toiled over, we're seeing better than ever results. Literally permanent skin rejuvenation. And here's the important thing, that will not revert. It's a toxic-free trio. Everything we produce here, in fact, if you haven't had an opportunity to see this, you want to get back to the person who invited you here. On the back of this card, we've got over 100 products that are made from organic ingredients and which are toxic-free. So just like our catalog, just like our mission, these three products are toxic-free. And you're going to understand the importance of that as we go on here in just a bit. Z3, these three products, it's literally certified toxic-free, pH balanced. Everything we do, we have a proper pH alignment and balance in mind. It's botanical stem cell technology. Now, you're starting to see that and hear that word. It's a buzzword, botanical stem cell technology. But again, nobody is doing what we're doing. We're really literally offering and providing on the promise. These three products, as is everything in our catalog and on our website, are guaranteed to work. We've got a 30-day return policy. If you don't get the results that pretty much everybody else that's using these products are getting, it's an incredible thing. We know you're going to love it. So Oxy 28, the scientific name is biomimetic tripeptide. And my promise to you is I'm going to break those words down in a bite size so they're really easy to understand. The biomimetic tripeptides are literally organic ingredients, botanical stem cell ingredients. They're in all three of these products in the trio. And the way I'm going to break this down, let's start with an easy one. Biomimetic tripeptide, T-R-I. That literally means three. There are three peptides in all three of these products. And like the geometric shape, a triangle has three sides, or just like the sporting event, a triathlon has three events. This biomimetic tripeptide means that there are three peptides. And unlike other companies in and out of our industry, on TV, off of TV. When I brag, when we brag about an ingredient, it's not like we are bragging about that ingredient and we've just taken a little bit. We've just fairy dusted it in the formula so that we can brag upon it. I want you to realize that when we brag upon an ingredient, it's because we've put it in, as in this case, at the clinical dosage. So speaking of clinical dosage, let's talk about our research. People that are using this product, this trio, are seeing a 175% increase in collagen synthesis. And the studies also show there's a 98% effective results in immediate long-term results is what I'm trying to say. So 98%. When's the last time you've used a product or ingredients that has a 98% effective rate? Okay. We're also seeing a 92% immediate increase in lifted, firmer, hydrated, as well as smoother skin due to the increased production in elastin. So anybody who's serious about anti-aging wants to know how they can increase their elastin. This is how you do it. People are showing decreases in under eye dark circles, puffiness, drooping skin, dark spots, sunspots, liver spots, bags, large pore sizes, dullness, all the stuff that we hate. Even myself living in Arizona, I had a serious case of reverse freckling on my arm. These like white spots, really like losing pigmentation from the sun exposure that we have in Arizona. When I put this product on twice a day, this Z3 Trio, obviously there's a little bit extra left on my hands. What do? I wipe it on my arm. So I'm seeing great results in my arms as well. You can put this anywhere, not just your face, not just your neck, your décolleté, anywhere on your skin that you'd like. Most importantly, with this presentation, you're about to discover that we here at Essante Organics have the solution for progerin. Progerin. Progerin is the main cause of wrinkles and aging of the skin. So what is progerin? Progerin is simply a protein and one of the biomarkers which is used in studies on natural aging. So if you're an anti-aging scientist or doctor, you know what progerin is. Progerin simply stresses and ages your cells, not just the skin cells, all of your cells. And it's literally, progerin is a toxic form of a healthy protein, which unfortunately is going to accumulate as we age. You might remember 10, 15 years ago, they were talking about kids, young kids, preteen kids that had a condition called progeria. Progeria is when progerin just goes out of control in young people. Well, we have a way that we can mitigate the effects, literally block the damaging effects of progerin with this Z3 Trio. Now, hearing this, if you're like me, if you're in your 50s, or maybe even in your 20s or 30s or older than me, you want to mitigate the effects of progerin. To accomplish this, I'm going to recommend doctor's orders that you use this Z3 Trio twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. Some people just use it once a day, but if you want to get results twice as fast, that's what you're going to want to do. Put it on twice a day. All right. So the Z3 biomimetic tripeptide, which we patented as Oxy-28, is a triple botanical stem cell ingredient. And as I said, it's at the clinical dosage in all three of these products. Now, I said I was going to break down biomimetic tripeptide. I said tri means three peptides. We've got that. What does mimetic mean? Mimetic is just a fancy word for mimic or copy. So when a painter paints the sunrise, they're mimicking nature in their artwork. Oxy-28, this biomimetic, bioidentical tripeptide, is in these products, and it's a way to basically take care, stop the aging process literally in its tracks. And don't worry, I'm going to kind of break down how this all works. Now, the last word I want to break down of the biomimetic tripeptide is peptide. A peptide is simply a molecule that contains two or more amino acids And amino acids are the molecules you probably know that are combined together to form proteins. So Oxy-28 from organic plants is mimicking amino acids that are found in your body already. We're just getting it at the proper dosage, clinical dosage, so that you can see the results that everybody else is seeing. I think this is obvious, but I should say this. You're obviously placing these products on your skin. Now, because I'm saying you're placing this on your skin, now I want to get into the mission of Essante Organics. I want you to understand that anything you put on your skin, anywhere on your skin, is going to be in your bloodstream in 26 seconds or less. Why am I saying this? Well, Essante Organics, we make toxic-free products made with organic ingredients. So it's 2023, it's a brand new year, right? My doctor's prescription for you is to take inventory of all of the products that you put on your skin every single day. Think about it. Your soaps, your body washes, your shampoos, your antiperspirants, deodorants, makeups, perfume, conditioners. The list goes on and on and on. The scary thing is the average woman leaves her house at 9 o'clock in the morning when she's going to work with hundreds of toxic ingredients in her bloodstream. And trust me, men aren't that much better, nor are children that are using these toxic ingredients, these toxic products. And this should concern you. I was literally meeting with someone here at Essante Organics in my office today who's been diagnosed with MS. Her sister's been diagnosed with cancer, young people. And she was asking me, she says, how come when we were kids, we didn't hear about cancer and all these horrific diseases that often? Well, you know what's crazy? And one thing that has increased besides the people getting these diseases is the amount of chemicals that are in our personal care products. Now, you might be thinking that your government is out there to protect you, and I hope this video doesn't get taken down, the recording of it, because of what I'm about to share. What I'm going to share with you is in the 1930s, our government, the US government, allowed the personal care industry to have self-regulation. That means they could put in whatever they want. Why are they putting in whatever they want? And oftentimes toxic ingredients to improve their bottom line. Trust me, it's expensive to not use toxic ingredients. We guarantee our products are going to work, not just this trio, our shampoos, our soaps, everything we make, even our nutritional products. We guarantee our products are going to work as well, if not better, than the toxic ingredients, the toxic products that you've been using, that you've been spending hard-earned money on. So understand that in 26 seconds or less, you're getting ingredients into your bloodstream. You're either getting in healthy ingredients or toxic ingredients. And when you take a shower and all your pores and the largest organ of your body is opened up, those toxic ingredients can get into the bloodstream that much more easily. So everything we create here at Essante Organics, we keep that in mind. Everything we do is toxic-free, made with organic ingredients, also designed to achieve and maintain proper pH levels. And for those of you that are pH junkies like me, you want to be slightly on the alkaline side, but that's a total other presentation. Now, when you apply our Z3 biomimetic tripeptide, again, found in the clinical dosage of this trio, it's going to help your DNA in 3 ways. Now, when I talk about DNA, for ease, I'd like you to consider or envision a strand of DNA, that double helix strand of DNA that we learned in high school science. And I'd like you to consider my arm as a visual as that DNA strand. Sorry for all the hair, right? But at least the reverse freckling is disappearing. Now, one of those 3 peptides, those biomimetic tripeptides, acts like a force field, a barrier on your DNA. And what is that going to do for you? That is literally going to block the progerin from entering your DNA. Now, why do we want to do that? When you consider, when you visualize that DNA strand, and we talked about that toxic progerin before, what progerin does, it's just like that game we played in the 80s, Pac-Man. Remember the Pac-Man? It would go around, start nipping away at those little dots. Well, progerin, that's what it does to your DNA. It nips away and damages your DNA. When that occurs, your DNA is damaged. So The first of the biomimetic tripeptides acts like a force field, acts like a barrier, acts like a wall, it coats your DNA, and now your DNA can't get any further damage. And I love to say this, if this trio, all it had was one of those biomimetic tripeptides, just that one that protects your DNA from further damage, this is the product you'd want, because now you're not going to have that aging process continue on and on. Your skin's going to literally stop in its tracks and continue to look as good as you do now. That's pretty awesome. But you're here for another reason. You're here because you want to start looking better than you do now, I would hope. You want to look like you did maybe a decade ago. So the second peptide of the biomimetic tripeptide does more than just coating the DNA. It literally penetrates into the DNA and starts fixing all the damaged DNA that you already have. So the first of the biomimetic tripeptides protects your DNA from further DNA damage, right, from progerin. And then the second biomimetic tripeptide starts repairing the damage that's already done. Again, I could stop the presentation here because this is an incredible thing right in these bottles right here, that it does those two things. But we do a third thing with the third of the peptides. The third of the biomimetic tripeptides does something incredibly special. And to share what it does, I want to kind of share with you that every 27 days, your skin is replacing itself. In fact, every cell in your body is constantly renewing itself or making new cells of itself. In fact, you can have a brand new liver in just a few months. That's why it's important that you look at Essanté nutritional products, okay? But every 27 days, your skin is replacing itself. So you might be saying, well, Dr. Levine, if my skin is replacing itself, why do I need these products? In fact, the second question is, if it's replacing itself, why does my skin continue to look older and older and older? And it looks like it's aging more and more. Well, it's because not only is your DNA damaged and continuing to get damaged, we've taken care of that with the first two peptides, right? But also you have to look at your mother cells. Mother cells are what's responsible in creating new cells. Well, as we age, those mother cells create daughter cells, and those daughter cells, unfortunately, are getting signals from the mother cells to be older and older cells. It's kind of like if you made a photocopy, my day they were called a Xerox copy, right? A copy of the copy machine, and then you make a copy of that copy and a copy of that copy. It's never going to look like the original copy. It's going to look worse and worse and worse. So guess what? With our third peptide of the biomimetic tripeptides, that ingredient literally re-educates the mother cells. So now the mother cells can create healthier daughter cells that create skin and other cells that you did when you were younger, 6 months ago, a year ago, a decade ago. So it's one thing to buy a product. Let's back up even a step further. It's one thing to get a dangerous plastic surgery, right? You're going under anesthesia, and obviously it's very expensive, and it's a scary thing because there can be some bad side effects. Then it's another thing to inject yourself with toxic ingredients like Botox. And then it's another thing to use a product that you get off the internet or get in the store that covers up, temporarily looks like it improves something. This is none of that. This is toxic free, no side effects, and it's permanently rejuvenating the skin. Why? Because of those biomimetic tripeptides, oxy-28, blocking progerin from doing any further damage, repairing the damage, and then re-educating the mother cells to produce cells that it did when you were a younger you. Incredible product. You want this on your skin twice a day. And if you have any business savvy or business acumen, if you're entrepreneurial at all, this is an incredible product that you can build a multi-million-dollar a year business if you've got the work ethic, the drive, and you're out ready to get out there and just do it. It's the combination of all three of these biomimetic tripeptides, which are creating all the great results that you're seeing all over social media here with our company, Essante Organics. Now, if that wasn't good enough, we've added one other ingredient that I want to highlight that I talked about earlier, and it's called astaxanthin. We get our astaxanthin from red algae. Astaxanthin is a red pigment that belongs to a group of ingredients which occur in nature called carotenoids. You can get on the internet, read about astaxanthin, you can read about carotenoids, you can read about this very powerful antioxidant and discover that people are using it for a lot more than skin. It's incredible on the skin, but people are looking at it for cancer and other horrific diseases. As I said, astaxanthin is an antioxidant, and I kind of shudder even calling it antioxidant because literally it's the king. It's the grand poobah of all the antioxidants. People are using it for Alzheimer's, cancer, muscle soreness, I mean, you name it, as well as skincare. Once applied and assimilated into the skin, astaxanthin has another benefit. It has incredible moisturizing properties. So even if astaxanthin wasn't the top antioxidant that we know about, we want it in here because it's incredible moisturizing properties. So if you're looking just for a moisturizer, you can't do better than this product. It's got everything. Astaxanthin, just to highlight some of the stats on it, we've all heard of vitamin E and how powerful vitamin E is for the skin and for the other parts of the body. I mean, it's absolutely great, but realize this, that astaxanthin is 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C. I mentioned vitamin E, I said, but it's 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C. And vitamin C is incredible. We have a vitamin C face wash that I recommend you use every day to wash your face. Ladies, if you're putting makeup on your skin, it takes makeup off, it takes eyeliner off. By the way, we have organic eyeliner and mascara you can get from us as well. But I use it to shave with my vitamin C face wash. Incredible product. Now, I did mention vitamin E. Astaxanthin's 1,000 times more powerful than vitamin E. So again, vitamin E, vitamin C, great. Use it. We've got it. But astaxanthin's just the king of the jungle when it comes to antioxidants. I'm sure you could tell I'm pretty excited. You know, I smile a lot and I'm all hyper really about this trio. I'm hyper because of all the great results we're getting. People are sharing this on social media. They're doing live videos. They're doing YouTube videos. They're showing before and after pictures. And I'm really excited. I'm excited about that because I'm always excited about the products we create that deliver on the promise. We've got a full catalog of those. But I'm also excited because we're the only ones that have it. So I want to honor your time. I want to prevent myself from being too verbose. So get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. If one, you're ready to take 10 years off the appearance of your skin, or two, you see what I see. You see this entrepreneurial, this business opportunity that's literally a once in a lifetime opportunity. And if you're really special, if you see both of those, definitely get back to the person right away because they're going to want to help you take an inventory of the products you're using now, point out all the toxic ingredients you've been using that have horrific consequences. You want to go toxic free, and Essante Organics is your one-stop shop for that toxic free living. And I look forward to supporting you and taking care of you guys with our toxic free products and our catalog that continues to grow. Thank you for being here today, everybody. And I look forward to sharing again with you real soon. Bye-bye.